Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now. You can't see me, my time is now. In case you forgot or fell off, I'm still hot, knock your shell off. I'm money stack fat, plus I can't turn the swell off. Franchise doing big business, I live this, it's automatic. I win it, so you heels on, finish. A soldier, and I stay under you fighting. Plus I'm storming on you jumps like I'm thunder and lightning. Ain't no way you breaking me, kid, I'm harder than nails. Plus I keep it on lock like I'm part of the jail. I'm slaughtering stale competition. I got the whole block wishing they could run with my division, but they gone fishing with no bait. Kid, your boy hold weight. I got my soul straight. I brush them out like Colgate. In any weather, I'm never better. Your boy's so hot, you never catch me in the next man's sweater. If they hate, let them hate. I drop your whole clan. Lay down for the 3 seconds you can. Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now. You can't see me, my time is now.
It's gonna be what it's gonna be. 5 pounds of courage, bunny base, 10 pants with a gold tee. It's a war dance, a victory step. A raw stance is a gift, and you insist it's my rep. John Cena trademark, y'all are so-so. And talk about the bread you made, but don't know the recipe for dough. Aiming guns in all your photos, that's a no-no. When this pop, your lip lock, your big tops, a blatant no-so. See what happens when the ice age melt. It seems monetary status is not what matters, but it helps. I rock a timepiece by Benny, if any. The same reason y'all can love me is the same reason y'all condemn me. A man's measured by the way that he thinks. Not clothing lines, ice links, leather and minks. I spent 20 plus years seeking knowledge itself. So for now, Mark Duck is living life for wealth.
Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now. You can't see me, my time is now. Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now. You can't see me, my time is now.
Hey, welcome to the next on deck. Shit, I hope we're online. Matt, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I don't know what's going on.
What the fuck? What the fuck was that? All right, sorry about that, folks. We have some technical difficulties over here. Fucking StreamYard, man. I don't know why we put up with this bullshit, man. I don't know why we do it. Sorry about
And then
that,
Twitter over here.
It's Tuesday. You know what that means? It is, brother. Yeah, what they're gonna break the next thing? I can't wait. We got a lot to get into. Of course, Raw was last night, and it's NXT tonight. Our favorite show of the week when it comes to WWE. And we'll see if they can give us something a little bit better than last night.
Man, because last night was that we usually be like, oh, it was a show,
but
that wasn't even a show. That was just That was a waste of time.
Yeah, man, it was, dude. 3 matches in 2.5 hours. One of them was like was mostly during the breaks, and it was a DQ anyway. And I was like, God, all right, Jesus, y'all gonna fucking try.
Some of the most
Whatever.
pointless
Before we get into all
segments in the
that, it's me,
world.
the Jerry G. Yeah. It's me, the Jerry G, Greg the Son, Mongo, Diva, Bushwhackers 92. Joined by, I'm not even going to touch the thing because I don't want to fuck up the stream anymore, but joined by the forever champion and the leader of the NWO, the 2025-2026 Fantasy Wrestling Champions, Matty Reigns, Matty Bischoff, Matty Mysterio. What's going on, Matt?
I'm doing all right. I don't know what happened, but hey, Batty here, Cookie's here. We got a crowd, so fuck you, StreamYard. That's all we gotta say. But yeah, hey, we've made it to Tuesday, which means tomorrow.
Man, this is fucking ridiculous.
Right. Tomorrow is suck ass day. It's Wednesday. It's my busy day. But we gonna survive. We gonna get through it. Yeah, that's about it. Hope everybody's having a wonderful week. This week is kind of moving along fairly nicely. I like that. Let's keep this pace. It's already Wednesday.
Yeah. Man, it's we're getting there. I wrapped up my last, I think I have 2 more days left of pulmonary rehab, and then we're back on the surgery train. We'll see what's going on there. But Matt,
Okay.
oh my God, this fucking Raw. Before we really get into it, there was something that happened last night I missed because it was like a 5. I thought it was like another SummerSlam thing. It ended up being the preview for Big Cass. Big Cass is
I saw
such a big
it,
deal right now. He's getting his own, like, he's coming on August 3rd. Like, all right.
Because I spent a lot of this Raw looking at my phone. Because I was like, I'm looking like I should have just wasted my time and watched the fucking home run derby instead of fucking watching this shit. I'm just like, so when that segment came up, I was just like, what the? Oh. I was like, so you're not going to be, it's no Enzo and Cash? You just coming as Cash? Well.
Yeah. All right. Sure.
Well.
Sure, I guess.
August 3rd. Like, if y'all going to swerve the fuck out of us and got everybody trying to, he's like, because I essentially took that like, oh, you know me as this, but that ain't what I'm about to show up as. Because that's what I got from that. You know me as Big Cass, but am I showing up as Big Cass? Baron Corbin showed up as Baron Corbin. Like, that's Baron Corbin. Why they August 3rd? Who the fuck is showing up on August 3rd? Not Big Cass, and I bet. And then, coincidentally enough, everybody keeps sharing this stupid ass video on Twitter talking about it was Izzo Amore's promo from Raw. No, it wasn't. That is his whack ass music video because it literally says World Star Hip Hop in the corner. So stop it.
Yes, it does. Man, I'm happy for Cass. You know, get that bag, brother. I don't know if he is the kind of guy that you give the he's almost here.
Right.
That's a strange one. But let's just dive on into it, brother. Let's talk about Raw last night. And Raw repeat upon repeat upon repeat, I feel is what we've been watching Raw lately. We got some matches that we got a match that we saw Friday here. Like, I don't know. They're not trying.
They real this was this when they did that match, because you and Kenny had said something. You were like, didn't we just see this match last week? And I was like, I was out last week. How the fuck? I was out on Friday. How y'all gonna like get me back? Like, oh, you thought you missed something? Oh no, brother, you got to see this again. I'm like, I thought I avoided this on Friday. Why the fuck am I seeing this? I only had to look at this for 0.2 seconds on Saturday because I was doing points. Like, oh yeah, done. Damn, LA, you lost. Damn, Royce, you lost to Jimmy this week. Then they were like, ha ha ha, we're gonna do it again. Oh, I was like, all right, Adam Pearce, you're not in control of both shows. What are you doing, sir? See, everybody is gonna eventually just join the movement that I started. This man is abusing his power. He is a terrible GM. And then Nick Aldis showed back up on Friday. I mean, he got murdered, but he showed back up. That means he has his job now. So how are you making SmackDown talent show up on Raw? You are not their boss anymore. That was only for an interim basis.
It was like a week. It wasn't even a full week. It was like
it's a week, and Aldis is back. How? Like, no, that was the first thing that registered in my head because he came out there like, oh no, you want to come out here? You gonna have a match? And I'm like, no, Adam Pearce. I understand it's your show, but they are SmackDown talent. I mean, usually you be like, hey, you show up on my show. It's my rules. No, not this time. No.
I refuse.
No. That's like, you just tell them to get out. Like, tell them to go somewhere. Take y'all SmackDown asses. Get out this building. Like,
man,
2 SmackDown talent are fighting on your show. Guess what? This ain't SmackDown. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, honestly, and Cookies like two rosters and we get repeat match. Like, bro, how you have? I understand you fired a lot of folks. There ain't no way your roster can be this fucking depleted that we're having. We just saw Io Sky and Roxanne like 3 weeks ago. Like, how many times is she gonna have to fight Raquel next week? How many times is she gonna have to do this?
Right, like
fight Roxanne and Raquel every other week until we get to SummerSlam? Is that the deal?
Like, all these repeat matches, like we're gonna keep having EO insert member of Judgment Day. Danhausen versus insert member of Judgment Day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Finn
now
versus,
he's getting his match
yes, yeah. Finn versus insert member of MFTs. Jimmy versus insert member of someone, of Bloodline, of MFTs, some variation of that. Mello versus Trick. Mello versus some variation of Baron Corbin or Ricky Sainz. Ego versus, oh wait, that's the whole IC title scene. Ego versus it's all the same thing.
Yeah.
Maxine, it's division. Okay, they're still feuding with the Profits. They're just not on TV. They just want us to take Maxine seriously. I still don't. We don't care.
Yeah. I saw people like, oh, wow, look at that. The division finally has aura. No, you're just horny. That's what that is. You just saw a woman in hot pants. You're like, finally, something for me to watch. Like that was people that were like, finally, the division has something going on. No, it doesn't.
I had so many questions during this Raw, and y'all probably like, this show jumped. Y'all all over the place. So was this Raw. The big question I want to know is, what is this gimmick change that they have had Lyra do? Because she came out like Kenny called her the girl from the ring. I was like, man, she looked like she on drugs, right? Why is she drug addict Lyra all of a sudden?
She's the one that attacked Bailey. Why is she disheveled? Why does it look like she got her ass beat for 2 weeks? Like, what is
I'm like, what happened? You're scaring me. Like, yo, I understand you're supposed to be the heel, but you look like a victim. You look like we look like we should be saving you from who? We don't know.
I don't know. Looking like drugs. I'll tell you this much. Michael Cole, I feel like he probably got hit when he went backstage. He's like, "Wow, Lyra looking kind of like a sea hag." Like, what, bro?
I was over here like,
Don't ever call somebody a sea hag.
I was just looking like, whoa, can you spare some change, sir? What the fuck did happen to you, Lyra? Like Bailey coming out here like Bailey's supposed to be Bailey out here looking like she's supposed to be saving you.
And Bailey's the one that's all kept together. She's the one that got turned on. Let's start at the start. Brock Lesnar comes out with later on we learn fake police officers. Obviously they are because they're taking them. With the Dallas PD, they get to the ring and Heyman says, "We got the PD out here and we got a restraining order done by a judge because Oba Femi can't be trusted." I'm like, this seems a little awkward. I'll be honest with you. I felt a little awkward watching this.
That whole segment had a lot of awkward moments because Paul Heyman said some awkward ass shit. I wasn't paying attention, but I did when he said that. I was like, what? Why are we bringing up this man's ethnicity? You're nothing but a Nigerian, blah, blah, blah. I was like, I heard Nigerian. Whoa. Why we no. What, Paul? You almost pulled a racism. You was right on that exit. You almost hit that exit. Don't get close to that lane again.
Say something bro, Cookies. We were all reacting to this segment in chat. And we're all like, what the fuck are they doing?
We're all like, okay, he talking Nigerian. What? Hold up. Triple H, what you doing back there? Who is running this segment?
Man,
this is not about to be taken. Right. I'm like, this is not about to be taken.
Idiot.
What? This is not about to be Tavion versus Javon on Juneteenth. No.
and then the whole the white guys got the cops because the black guys too scary. It's like, this is in Dallas. In Dallas, I was like, I don't feel comfortable about this at all. I feel really weird.
Where's JBL, Border Patrol JBL gonna pop out next? Like, get that big boy out of here! Get him out of here! Like, what? Did you say he a big boy? He is a big boy. I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah. Just that he's a big boy. Stop saying boy.
Right.
Stop saying boy.
What? He is a boy. Yeah, that segment was. It
was awkward, man. It was just. He comes out and then like.
I just want to know what the fuck are they going to do with Brock? Like, is Brock? Are you done after this? Please be done.
I hope so. I got fucking lit up on Blue Sky yesterday for talking about how bullshit this thing is, and I don't know why. Look, we talk a lot about like AEW diehards, just like they're not going to accept any kind of criticism. WWE diehards the same fucking way, where they're just like, no, it's this great. You just don't like it. No, this is stupid.
This shit started out awesome, and then where we wanted you guys to swerve, you didn't swerve. You kept going. You went all the way onto the exit and parked. And you're probably like, what are you talking about? The freeway was king of the ring. The swerve could have been Brock fucking him over. Mm-hmm. But no, you let him win. You let Oba win the king of the ring. So you got us all primed up to see Roman versus Oba. And then, oh wait, Brock's back. But what about the title shot? Oh, forget that. That never happened.
Yeah, this is where I really need him. I need him to clarify because like last week, Oba was like, I'm gonna delay my title opportunity to face Brock.
When Brock initially appeared, he's like, when all that happened, he was like, because they asked him, he's like, what about your title shot? And he was like, I will delay that. He was like, screw. He basically said, screw the title shot. I'm gonna put it on pause. I'm putting that on hold because I want Brock. Now they got Oba saying, oh, I gave up the title shot because I knew Brock was going to interfere. Sir, we knew Brock was going to interfere. We wanted Brock to interfere so you wouldn't even be having a crown. Because essentially, this is what they have proven. Proven me right. You use the King of the Ring. You're using the crown as just as a crutch. It's a placeholder for Money in the Bank because you don't have a Money in the Bank this year. And then I said it last week. I was like, fuck it. Since y'all all in on Oprah just before what he said last night. Shit, let him win Money in the Bank. Everybody on Twitter already like, hey, he gonna win the Royal Rumble too. Somebody had literally said that. I saw they put a meme up. I think I retweeted it. I don't know if I did, but it's Kenny Omega during his reign of terror, and they're like, "This is Oba after he cashes in his King of the Ring, Money in the Bank, and Royal Rumble title shots. He's just gonna have all the belts. He's gonna have all the belts." I was like, "Yes, do that." Since y'all just want to just, yes, he's just gonna. He wins Money in the Bank. I don't want to cash in because Brock is gonna fuck me over. Brock is dead, sir. You don't know that. You killed him. You were at his funeral. No, he could come back.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the thing is like, and Cookies nail on the head. He retired Brock at Mania. Like it was the perfect.
They reversed
thing.
everything. That was perfect. If you, it's like, because we even said it. That was the one match where I was like, I'm putting my double on Brock because I don't know which way this is going. I'm like, if y'all, because we kept saying, hey, they're going to fight at SummerSlam. Hey, they're going to fight at SummerSlam. Guess what they're doing in a couple weeks, y'all? Fight that fucking SummerSlam. And nothing has made sense. You should have had Brock win at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Then let Oba get the next match. And he can still talk all that shit. Because it's not like Brock is going to be like, oh, you still talking shit? You want to go? All right. And Oba could be like, double or nothing. Double or nothing. I bet you won't beat me a second time. I bet you won't beat the ruler a second time. All right, boy. And we wouldn't be shocked that Brock says that because Brock is like, that's not. He's like, all right, kid. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. Second match. And then Oba beats him. Yeah. And then Oba could still win King of the Ring, or Brock could be like, nah, bitch, you beat me. You ain't getting no crown. The only crown I want you. You ain't fighting for that. You ain't getting that. Nah, we fighting at SummerSlam, and it's on my turf. I'm coming home. I'm there. Let's do this. Hell in a Cell. You've won one. I've won one. Let's do this. Nah, y'all did everything ass backwards.
Yeah.
Oba win first. Brock kick him in the dick. Brock beat his ass in a squash match. Then have him win a title opportunity. Just to give us a taste, just to tease us, essentially like you treated us with Roman, I don't know, 12 years ago. Being, hey, he's next. Hey, y'all like him, right? We know you. We already know he's the dude. But now you're like, oh, too much too soon. Let's rein it in real quick. Let him fight.
Well, you know what, Matt?
What is he gonna do after Brock?
Well, that's also kind of what happened with Roman, where like they were ready for Roman when they were ready for Roman. And they delayed it like a year and a half. And by that point, people were tired of Roman. So like you have Oba is so damn hot, but you will run the possibility of turning that crowd if you wait too fucking long. Like this is it. Hold on, let's talk about this actual segment. So Heyman's out there with Lesnar. They have the cops, and Heyman claims he's got a signed restraining order that says that neither Oba or Lesnar can touch each other, be within so many feet of each other until SummerSlam. Like you said, he calls him a Nigerian dummy. And this is the point where we were all like, what did he just say? Where he says that, and then he says, Oba gave up his title shot. And we were like, gave up? No, wait a minute. He didn't give up. He delayed it. Right? And then Oba comes out, and then he beats the shit out of the security guards. And then they hightail it to the top of the ramp. And Oba says, I gave up my title shot.
Right.
And I was like, so did you give it up? And at first I was like, I think maybe they just flubbed the line. But later on, even when Oba is with Pierce, and Pierce is like, yeah, the cops weren't even real cops. The judge never really signed off on that. So that's not true. And Oba said, see, this is why I gave up my title shot. It's like, so you did give up the title shot, which really what's the point of King of the Ring?
That's
Like,
I told you.
It could have been anybody else. You could have had this be LA Knight to get his ass beat by Roman. You could have had it
Like
be.
you had a pointless tournament for nothing. You had a tournament to crown him king. You just essentially you made the King of the Ring what it used to be. But you put one toe, you got 1 foot in and 1 foot out. The women's tournament is not like that, but the men's tournament is. And I said it that day. I said, I don't like the fact that y'all are making EO pick right here on the spot, but Oba can wait. I was like, what is going on with this? And look at what happened. That's why. Because you were never planning on having the match. Oba won King of the Ring. Seth Rollins is the #1 contender.
Yeah, they like unless they can go back next week, they can be like, yeah, Oba's delaying his shot until Clash and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but until they do that, they said 3 separate times last night he didn't have the title shot anymore. And this is where I got fucking chewed out because I was like, what's the point of him winning the fucking King of the Ring if he doesn't have the shot anyway? And I was like, well, he's gonna get a title shot at some point down the line anyway. Yeah, he will. So why did he win King of the Ring?
Why did he give up his title shot? Why did he give up a title shot if he's going to have one, this supposed one down the line? The title shot that he won is equal to the title shot down the line. They're one and the same, y'all.
Yeah.
Like that's why I said it as soon as it happened. I said, if y'all got me fucked up, and they're like, no, we don't. We know exactly. You know exactly what we're doing. That they money in the bank that bitch.
Yeah.
They essentially just want him. I am the ruler. They just want him to walk around with a crown. Think about how majestic his interest. Because this is the only thing I hate about Oba right now. He already came out there and murdered all them people. Why he got to do the whole little bow and all that after that? And the pose and the spotlight. Let make the man go. Get the fuck on.
That's what I'm worried about, Matt. I think they're doing too much with it. And
I'm like, why does he have to do this whole like, I'm big black scary dude. Yes, I am the ruler. I'm like, he's already killed all these dudes. Like, just go. Batman, like, why you gotta? Batman don't pose. He leaves. Like, you're not a Power Ranger, Oba. Go.
This was just so goddamn confusing, and it really like set up
the rest of the show.
Yeah, with the whole night we're like, what are we watching? So also throughout the night they do these Shield recaps, and I got mad. I was like, enough of the goddamn Shield. I can't handle any more Shield packages. The Shield was 12 years ago. It's over. It is done. Stop talking. This would be like if they were talking about Evolution in 2019. Well, I guess they were in like 2014. But like, shut up, man. We're done with the Shield. Every time Seth and Roman get near each other, we know, here comes the fucking Shield talk.
Right.
Lo and behold, we have 3 segments, 3 hype packages about the formation of the Shield.
I don't need to know any
Shield.
As the Shield mark. I don't need to know nothing about the Shield. I know about the Shield. Shield history has been revised. And you're probably like, what do you mean it's been revised? They have revised it to change Dean Ambrose's name from Dean to Mox. His name, whenever he decides to come back for that Hall of Fame ceremony, will be John Moxley. It won't be Dean Ambrose. That's the only thing that has changed. Only thing they try to do now is try to act like the Shield was 2 people. And I understand that because one of them is in another company. But besides that, hey, Roman and Seth, their history was they were tag team champions. That was about it.
Yeah.
And then
they dominated and it was them holding tag gold. It was like, you're missing a belt.
Right.
Missing a belt at the head.
They weren't even the good tag champions of the Shield. Like, they weren't even all that great as tag champions. Once they got like older a little bit and they had that reunion when it was Mox and Seth, they were better as a tag team.
That was a good tag team. Roman and
Seth were ass. Like it was just Roman learning how to wrestle, and it was Dark State.
Pretty much. I mean, you're not wrong. That's why we called it.
It was Dark State.
What's your reaction to Bayley heading to AEW at the Saturday Night's Main Event? Man, you know what? I want Bayley to do what is best for her. I think AEW is a good spot for her. Whether she reunites with Mercedes or not, there's a lot she can do in that company. There's a lot of fresh matchups. WWE clearly just are ready to be done with her. I feel like they're pretty much ready to be done with the 4 horsewomen in general. Like Charlotte's not really doing much now.
They're done with that generation. They're just done with them.
They've pushed forward. So I'm as Matt. He's the Shield mark. I'm the Bayley mark. I fucking love Bayley. I don't think they did everything with her that they could have, but I do not blame her. I don't blame her if she leaves. I don't blame her at all. And if she goes to AEW, there are some great matches I'm looking forward to.
Because I've been saying to me and Greg, especially, I've been saying, hey, Big Booty Pam coming to AEW. Because I don't know what her name's going to be.
On the way.
But, Big Booty Pam.
I'd be Pam. I'd be Pam Martinez, whatever her name is. Or she'll go by her old, what's her old name? Davina Rose, I think.
Yeah, Davina Rose. But I'm fine with Big Booty Pam. But, hey, I've been saying, I'm like, why y'all got her in this? It's a standing pattern. It's just like she's not up, she's not down. She's just this is her and Lyra. She
was a world champion 2 years ago.
Right. That was nothing since then.
Yeah. I remember that Mania. She used to have like a Paramore song for her walkout, and instead they had like a video package because they couldn't get it done in time. And like she beat Io for the belt. It was this huge moment, and she had a decent run. And like after she lost that belt, they just didn't really do anything with her. And then they made her like kind of half crazy for no reason.
Yeah, they had her on the verge of going crazy, and then she met Lyra.
Yeah, Lyra. Apparently Lyra
went crazy.
Yeah, Lyra lost the damn mind. All right, yeah, it was Davina Rose. All right, yeah, so yeah.
Lyra the one that became crazy.
Whatever Bayley does next, I just want to see Bayley wrestle. That's all I care about. After we get done with that, we get the first match of the night: Io Sky and Roxanne Perez, which is a good match. You know, two of the best.
We hadn't seen it 48,000 times.
That's the fucking problem. That and this was every single match on this. The 3 matches they had: interference. And this
the interference in this match was terrible. I was going to say, because Raquel sucked ass at interference. I'm like, I could have, no wonder. I was like, you took so long to get up there and to react. I would have, no wonder Io dodged you. I would have dodged you. She's like, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Like, of course I'm going to duck that and be like, Like, they had a whole conversation before she even tried to attack Io. What are you doing? Get off the apron. Oh, you're attacking? Well, I wouldn't have known that because you've been up here for at least 35 seconds. That is not interference time. That interference time is like 10.
The point that I was like, that's weird, was when Liv and Raquel were both on the floor and Io was on the apron. And it looked like they were trying to get one to distract Jessica Carr and one to attack. And then neither of them did it. And then Roxanne had to distract her so they could finally do it. It flubbed their whole flow. Because, again, they're 2 of the best wrestlers on that roster. And Raquel's a great fucking wrestler on her own. We love her as a powerhouse. Like, big, like old Kevin Nash, gave her that. Talk about all the time. Kevin Nash gave her that critique and she fucking ran with it. But Jesus Christ, it was too much interference to really even get into, but it was still good. Io gets the win with the roll up. Every time she goes for the moonsault, the Judgment Day interferes, so she counters Roxanne's O'Connor roll with one of her own, gets the win. Again, another thing we're like, it's setting the pace for the entire show because we're going to have interference in every fucking segment.
Right.
I don't know how I feel about Raquel Rodriguez. Raquel in AEW, I don't know. I don't know about Raquel in AEW. Mostly because AEW has an issue with like, you know what? Maybe not, because I was going to say they have an issue with like bigger people. But I mean, you look at Megan Bain and Lena Cross now; they're doing fantastic. So maybe she would.
Megan Bang.
Yeah, that's how we calm Matt down when he's pissed off. We just say Megan Bain, he kind of drifts off into a cloud.
Love you, white lad.
And you know what? She should have won that damn Queen of the Ring. You're absolutely.
She got screwed over by that draw because I'm like, when we initially saw that term, we were like, oh, these are one-on-one matches, and they're like, psych, triple threat matches. Like, when has a tournament ever consisted of triple threat matches? Then they're like, oh, now they're going to be singles matches. Why she got to fight? Why are you going to have her? She just did all this winning. She just won a triple threat match, and she got to fight Io Sky. And she had the worst draw of anyone.
Yeah. And honestly, like Raquel and Liv is such a more interesting. Io's awesome. Io's always going to be a world title contender. I don't think she needed this. Raquel going to dethrone Liv is such a more interesting story. But
the fact that we haven't had Judgment Day, none of the Judgment Day women result in that story is ridiculous. Like Rhea left and Liv came in, and they've teased the strength, and it hasn't happened.
We are too. We're big fans.
Like Finn and Edge had their little fight for Judgment Day and all that. Priest and Finn had a fight.
We've been teasing the Liv, Raquel, Roxanne, Dom, JD split for like I don't know how long anymore, but I'm damn tired of it. I'm so ready to move on from this shit.
It's evident that they need to. They're just as bad as they're going to do them, just like they did us with Theory and Waller. They just fall apart. They don't even split. Something else just happens. Liv has to go make another movie.
Raquel needs to be the one to turn. I agree, Batty. I 100% agree. She absolutely needs to be the one to turn. She needs to be the one to because
she needs to lose another title opportunity, and she needs to be officially fed the fuck up. Same with Roxanne. She needs to screw. Liv needs to lose. She needs to blame Roxanne, and both of they either need to together be like "fuck you, bitch," or they both one needs to leave, and then another one needs to leave later down the line. It's got to be one or the other. Like this has been going on long enough. There is no Judgment Day. Liv is trouble, and not like Tekla. She got that stupid ass theme song. She's trouble. I'm like, you're not even Judgment Day. You're just Liv.
Trouble.
Trouble. Like that's nothing of Judgment. Everybody else got Judgment Day
months ago, Viper. Months. My God. That's like it was the Triple H booking is where everything is dragged out. And then, again, it's not just him, it's other bookers. But like in pro wrestling now, everything is dragged out so long. And it's like you can do this shit in 3 months. And whenever finish the spin split, his ass just got sent. But yeah, we never finished that fucking story.
Yeah, he fought Dom. He beat Dom, and they were like, "Oh, SmackDown time."
Bro. He was trying to get Roxanne to like understand what's going on, and we didn't even get to finish. Like it's just like, all right, whatever. The next
Liv talking about some stop talking to Finn, and then Finn got sent to SmackDown.
All right. It feels like back when they weren't cooperating with all the writers, so you never knew what was going to happen because
right.
Like it's just fucking beautiful. The next segment was the Vision coming out with Maxine. Maxine now in her heel gear. Anytime a woman turns heel in WWE, they give her the skimpiest shit you can imagine.
Time to get sexy. Time to become a hoe.
Except for Lyra. Lyra decided to become the bird woman from Home
Alone. Lyra's found she got bird flu or something.
Come on, Aaron.
What up, Aaron? I don't know what is. Yeah, who knows? But yeah, that Vision segment, that was a good phone segment. I was all in my phone, not listening. That was womp 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 womp. I looked up and I was like, "What the fuck did Otis and Tozawa come out here?"
Dude. So clearly, the Prophets are both doing daddy duty. So we're gonna delay the Prophets returning for this feud so they can have time being dads. So Otis and Tozawa come first off, before that even happens, they're in the ring and the crowd is chanting, "You sold out, you sold out." And Maxine is trying to be the Maxine she's always been, very timid and like, no, guys, you don't understand. You don't get it. I love him like that shit. And then Otis and Tozawa come out, and she's like, guys, can you give me the ring? I want to talk to my friends. I still love them. Austin Theory, Logan Paul, and Braun Breaker go to the floor. By the way, Braun Breaker does not have his dark ass tan anymore. I don't know who told him to stop doing it.
He's
But
been
that's
he's
probably for the best.
been he's been super deep pushed. They said you don't even need tan no more. We ain't pushing you no more, bro.
What a fall from grace. Hopefully after like a year of him like proving, hey, I'm not gonna get hurt again, they'll push him back. But man,
That might be it. Like you need to stay healthy for like
Yeah.
the rest of this year.
We'll see what happens at the Rumble next year.
Can you keep your guts intact? Can you not lift up? He's probably like, can y'all not have me lift up tables? How about that?
Can you not give me a table that's bolted to the ground to toss?
Right.
That's kind of y'all's fault. Otis and Tozawa comes out crying. Tozawa's like, Maxine, why? You're a good girl, Maxine. You're a good woman.
That man
They're
crying
not good
because he
people."
about to be fired. That's why he crying.
Bro,
You about to be unemployed,
everybody
buddy.
everybody is either like, oh, they're about to give Tozawa and Otis the tag titles, or
No.
these guys are gone. And
These
I'm
guys
with
are
you.
gone.
I'm like, these guys are fucking gone.
These guys are fucking. They are not about to win no damn tag titles.
No.
And if they do, oh well. Them belts are cursed. I'm on the Mike train. Combine them hoes again.
Izzy's another one that's like a tall, like a bigger woman. I'm liking Izzy's working in NXT. We love Izzy in NXT. She's come a long way. There are a lot of NXT women that are like, they're pretty much ready.
Yeah.
Let's see. They come out. She's trying to explain to them. You gave me the choice of choosing between y'all and them, and I was like, when the fuck did that happen?
What did happen? Said that never happened. What are you talking about? Lady, you just walked out there.
I've been writing reviews for this show for like 5 months, so I've had to tune in. I've had to focus on everything, and I don't remember that ever happening. Now I do have brain fog out the ass, but like
no,
that ever happened on screen.
Not that I know
of. Otis almost says he was in love with her, and then Theo's like, "Oh, the fat guy's in love with the pretty woman." Like this is like 2001, 2002. Like, all right,
that part. Now, when that was happening, when she almost kissed him, I was over here like, now, when did you fall in love with this woman? When did this happen?
Yeah,
you ain't never been in love with her.
Never once. Never once.
The last person he was in love with is gone. It was Mandy.
He's got a thing for blondes.
Come on. I was like, yeah, y'all just trying anything. Yeah, y'all never made her pick between them two. Y'all never, and Otis was never in love with her.
It's like you say, they got that MIB.
Yeah, this y'all gonna forget all this. Like, no, we've been watching this ass group, especially Maxine, in all this time. We've looked at her for months and months on end. Her and Austin Theory talk as people are having interviews, or we see them in the background doing stuff. We saw a couple weeks ago where Austin Theory essentially dumped her. I don't even know what all this is. And we were like, what is this? We didn't even know y'all were talking. We didn't know y'all were dating like that. Like, oh, y'all a package? Okay.
You know what? That's even crazier. Is not only did Otis and Tozawa not give her that ultimatum, Theory gave her an ultimatum. So
maybe that's what she meant, and she's stupid.
You know what? That's what it feels like. So Theory says, "Get your fat, greasy, slimy hands away from my woman. Why would she ever be in love with you?" And then Otis attacks Theory. We get the 3-on-2. Logan, despite having his arm, is able to stomp somebody out because, of course, Breaker, like 8 months ago, would have beaten the shit out of both of these guys by himself. Breaker now can't beat Otis by himself. And I know Otis
is a tag team specialist now.
Yeah, it's a shame. He got nerfed. He got nerfed bad. Otis is about to go wild on Theory after he dumps Braun to the floor, and Maxine gets in the way, and gets his attention, and she grabs his hands, like, if you had just told me, and they get close to kissing, and then the camera catches Otis go, oh, because he hit the nuts by Theory, who thankfully did not learn how to do that from Maxine, because he did not give Otis a vasectomy with his punch the way that Maxine did Dawkins. And then Maxine goes, the fact that you ever thought you had a chance. And so here's the full heel.
Hey, you married to Cam Hendricks. Shut up.
What was it you or Kenny last night that was like, oh, she got the one kiss and that was it. She ain't kissed anybody anymore. Somebody in the chat was like, all she's doing now is giving Austin Theory like nose kisses. Yeah, it's Cam must put his foot down. Either that or, you know what, maybe Maxine don't want to do it.
Right, she's probably like, I don't want to kiss you.
I don't blame her.
I don't want you thinking this is more than what it is. We are not Liv and Dom. My husband
Liv and Dom don't even really do it that much anymore.
Like, right, they did it one time, and then he was probably like, we gotta kiss us one time. We ain't gonna do that no more.
My wife beat my ass. This has been going on long enough. After that, we go to a commercial break and we come back and Royce Keys and Jimmy Uso are in the middle of a match. What?
Another time when I looked up, because this is where all of us was like, what is happening?
Dude, I was watching the UK. I was watching the UK thing because I had the VPN up so I could see everything that we miss a lot of shit in the US. If you watch Netflix in the US for this, there's so much stuff that you miss. It's crazy. So apparently Jimmy Uso comes down and he's cutting a promo, and he says, Friday we showed up, beat Solo's ass, beat Royce Keys' ass. Once he says Royce Keys, Royce already in gear runs down the ring, attacks Jimmy.
Why are y'all here?
I don't know.
Well,
Jimmy,
Royce, why are you here? Jimmy,
why is Royce?
Why are you here? You are a SmackDown talent. This is why I said, hey, Adam Pearce is like, yo, y'all need to have a match.
No.
All right. So in hindsight, I can kind of see where Adam Pearce is like, hey, you over here attacking one of my guys. You want a match? Yeah, let's fight again. Like, I'm going to beat your ass like I did last week. But still, if it was me,
most
Royce would not be having a match.
Most of this match, Matt, happens during this match had 2 commercial breaks, first off, which is fucking nuts. But most of this match happened.
Yeah, because as soon as I tried to watch it, it was ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
So I start trying to watch it.
We miss the first 3 minutes of it because of the break. We come back, and after 2 minutes, we go to another break. And then a minute after that break ends, Jacob runs in and causes the DQ. I didn't even. I have to give grades on this shit. I didn't give it a grade. I said I'm not grading this. We didn't get anything. This could have been just Jimmy and Royce having a promo.
Like, that was such a fuck ass way. It was so clunky because LA Knight and all them was out there, and then they were like, all right, SummerSlam. I'm like, so you did all this just to tell me that you're gonna have a 6-man tag match at SummerSlam. At 2-night SummerSlam, a 6-man tag match. Wow. That's gonna put some butts in seats.
And why is this not this should be the Saturday Night's main event. Well, because this is not a SummerSlam match, I don't think. I don't understand. Jacob was like, yeah, he was. So Jacob pulls up. They need to stop doing this. Jacob pulls up to the parking deck and power walks fucking Santino Marella style down to the ring through the crowd, gets in the ring. I think he was supposed to attack Powerhouse or Royce before.
I was so confused on that because I was like, why is Jacob just showing up? Why are y'all just having Jacob show up like a video game? Like, he just walked up. Like, Jacob is approaching. It's coming to the ring.
It was odd. And then he shows up, and then he's about to break his neck with a chair. He has the chair wrapped around Royce's neck. And that's when we hear Solo. Solo grabs a mic. Solo comes in from the crowd. And Solo says, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, hold up. Wait. Don't do this. Hold on. Jacob, you were right. I am here. And after thinking about it, I've been dumb. I've been an idiot this whole time. I need to accept reality and accept that the family needs me just like I need them." He gets in the ring. Him, Jacob, and Jimmy throw the ones up. And I didn't know where we were gonna go with this because like Jacob or Solo's been a heel this whole time. Solo has been he was more like a face in NXT, but as far as the main roster, he's always been a heel. And he's been a heel feuding with Royce Keys for the past 2 months, 3 months? Um he finally turns face here because he doesn't want to join the bloodline. So they have the ones up, they're throwing up the ones, and Roy and Solo goes from this to this, and then spikes Jimmy. Like, well, you should have spiked Jacob because Jacob's the
Right.
bigger threat. He spikes Jimmy. Jimmy falls down. Jacob's like, whoa, whoa, and then they start fighting. And Jimmy gets back up after 5 seconds. Like, dude, the Samoan spike used to be death. Why are you getting back up? These should be down for a while. Even when Solo, and not just Umaga, even when Solo was using that spike, killed Cody Rhodes. That Samoan spike
Yeah.
in John Cena. So I don't know. Matt, after that, they're about to beat the shit out of them. But who saves them? Your boy, L.A. Knight. Yeah. Comes down with a chair, cracks Jacob with it. Jacob doesn't feel it. They get rid of Jimmy and then cross Jacob. LA Knight says, "All right, I've had enough. I've thought about it long and hard. It's going to be y'all, Jimmy, Jay, and Jacob against LA Knight. Yeah, against Royce Keys, big Royce Keys. Yeah. And then how about Solo Sikoa? Yeah." It's like, all right, okay, cool. Saturday night's main event, right? SummerSlam. SummerSlam? All right, I guess.
This should be Saturday night's main event, like you said. There's nothing SummerSlam about this. This is them trying to reheat up Royce Keys after forgetting about him since WrestleMania. It's like
Too goddamn late, brother. Too damn late.
nobody wants to see this. This is
And
just
the thing is, Matt,
bloodline shenanigans, and you're just
well, Matt, oh my God, we are having some bad technical difficulties. I'm sorry, y'all. But yesterday, Matt and Kenny were on when it was announced that we're going to get War Games back. And War Games, Survivor Series, we've been done with War Games for a couple of years now, where we just you good, Matt?
yeah. I don't know what's up with my internet or if it's StreamYard. It probably both at this point.
Look, I blame StreamYard. First and foremost, StreamYard always gets the blame. But I was talking about how like you and Kenny were talking about how they announced War Games yesterday. Because God forbid we can't do a normal Survivor Series one.
Right.
That normal Survivor Series matches are dead.
Yeah, I told everybody you was pissed. Like, I'm like, I don't blame him because there's nothing. It's not like how it used to be, even in NXT Black and Gold. Not even in the '80s. In the '80s, stuff like it would. War Games would be the end goal. That is where it's okay. That is the end all be all. Y'all getting on my nerves. We can't keep y'all fighting all over the place. We gotta lock y'all up. And now everything's just like, we hate each other. Oh, we're in heavy dislike. War games. Like, bitch, you're in heavy dislike. This ain't even nothing in the stakes war games. This could be a Survivor Series. Strive for 5. Teams of 5. Strive to survive. There's
Yeah.
not enough hate for this to be war games.
We every year we've either had a Bloodline War Games or a Judgment Day War Games. Sometimes Bloodline and Judgment Day. But as far as Zilla, Zilla's been like rumored to be showing up for the past 3 years. I think that's actually happening now. I hope it doesn't debut on the main roster because I don't think he's ready. I don't think he's ready for that. But even if he debuted, I don't know what side
I
he'd be
don't
on.
I don't think he is ready to be.
It yeah, right. Like it's just the thing about Zilla is what you want out of Zilla, you pretty much have in Jacob. And I nothing against
Basically,
Zilla. Yeah, nothing against Zilla. It's just like, all right, more ooses. All right, how many ooses can we have on Raw? And I'm assuming I think we can probably predict this team. It's gonna be Solo, LA Knight, Royce, and I guess the other Tongans or Finn versus Bloodline. And Zilla
yeah,
might
that's
show
what I
up
told. That's
again.
what I said. I told Kenny, I was like, it's gonna be some variation. Yeah, I said all that's gonna happen is you're gonna add. They're gonna. Yep.
Uh-oh. Hey, you there? Good lord, this StreamYard is pissed. Uh, while we wait on Matt to reset again.
I can kind of hear you.
I don't know what's going on, man. I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry about this stuff. This is nuts. This is the worst. This is the worst it's been in a while. I need to send somebody an email about this stuff. Um, you know, it's a roster full of ooses, man. And at a certain point, we need to get past the bloodline. We need to get past Judgment Day. We need to get past all this shit. But again, they love to drag out everything
Yeah.
to the 15th inning, and it's just it's why Raw and SmackDown are so fucking exhausting. Backstage, Paul Heyman congratulates the Vision on beating the shit out of Otis and Tozawa. Sure. And then Heyman says, "You know what? Maxine did a great job, such a great job. Then what the hell do you need me for?" So I guess Heyman for real is done with the Vision. Maybe, sort of, possibly. Uh, this is another thing where like we're dragging this out because last week Heyman leaves Theory alone. Like Thing's like, "Why? We didn't know you were here. Come on, join me in the match."
Yeah.
And Heyman's like, "Nah, you knew. Well, you didn't know I was here. Now you know." And then this week he says, "Well, you got Maxine. What do you need me for?"
What the
All
fuck
right.
you walk out there with a phone in?
It's like, are you done or what? What the
Right,
fuck?
like you with Brock, you with the Vision. You with Brock, you with the Vision. You with Brock. You saying you getting close to pulling a racism. Now you with the Vision. It's like make up your mind. All the stuff. And like I think now my connection. I switched the internet real quick. But yeah, now
No,
it's now.
yeah, you're clear. You're good to go now. You're a lot better.
But okay. Yeah. The team you picked. Yeah, because I said they're not slick. Finn and Tama are probably going to be on opposite ends some way, somehow, even though Tama and Tala have left the MFTs. It's War Game. So they got to have some stuff. They're just allies of convenience at that point. So that's all that's going to happen. Just like the only time they get an accident where it looks good was when Bronson accidentally joined Division. And then he joined Division. Or when Bronson joined joined the bloodline, Solo's bloodline. And we're like,
I don't know.
he kind of looks good with them. And then he got hurt.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
That's an interesting. Never mind. Like, oh.
His ankle said, "Nah, player."
Every time Reeves is like he starts like building up steam, you're like, oh hell yeah, Bronson Reeves. Damn it. Never every time. So Adam Pearce, this is where Adam Pearce is like, yeah, by the way, Femi, all that was fake. Heyman didn't have any kind of thing. And Femi was like, yeah, I know, that's why I gave up my title shot.
No, you didn't know, because if you knew that, y'all trying to make Oba seem stupid.
They're trying and they're working at it. They're on the break. Byron Saxon's like, hey Bailey, how about a promo? And Bailey says, actually, Byron, I'm not gonna do this with you because I'm gonna go to the ring and call out Lyra. Which was really funny. Bro,
poor Byron.
The crowd started laughing. I was like, God damn, Byron.
Byron over here, he catches strays like it's 2012.
Dude, he for real. Every time he shows up,
hey, get the fuck out of here, Byron. Like,
Bailey lost. She calls out Lyra's. Look, we need to settle this. I don't know what happened. Lyra comes out.
She been on
her hair.
She on that shit,
bro.
Her hair. Shit.
It looks like her hair was a bird nest until she just took it apart. Like it's all strangly and messy and
Kenny was being nice, calling her the girl from the ring, because I was like, she don't look like the girl from the ring. She just looks like she needs to get a bath. She looks homeless.
Her little pullover. I don't know if it's supposed to have holes or if it's like she's so dirty and grimy the holes are in it, but it did not. It looked like she has been homeless for 2 weeks.
I was like, I just stared at that like, who you're supposed to be the heel? You're supposed to be the person. Bailey is supposed to be the victim, not you.
It's
what happened?
Man. It's just weird. Again, this entire show, we're just like, what the fuck is this booking? Lyra says, she doesn't need to apologize because Bailey was the one that's held her back for an entire year. She said, I've been stabbed in the back too, but it didn't make it my entire personality. And
Lyra, didn't you win the Intercontinental title?
Yes.
I was about to say.
Hell, I'm pretty sure she had a match with Bailey for the title. So
I know I didn't imagine that. I know she won the belt.
She's the inaugural champion.
Right.
She said, I'm not here to make up. I'm here to emotionally hurt you. And then she said, you've never meant anything to the locker room. You're not the locker room leader. Your face doesn't deserve to be on the posters. You drag everyone around you down to your level. And you're the worst of the 4 horsewomen. And I was like, all right, that's enough. I've had enough. That last one was too far. Absolutely not.
Only 3 of them are here, lady. What are you talking about?
That comment lit up my work chat. We're like, all right, everybody rank the 4 horsewomen now. Obviously, I was like, Bailey number 1. Charlotte number 4. Let's just move on from there. That's really all that matters. Bailey ends up getting in a fight with Lyra, and Lyra plants her with the Bailey to belly. We're gonna get a match at Saturday Night's Main Event, and yeah, this might be her last match.
I was like, oh, this is when y'all really. I was like, this could have been a SummerSlam match, but no, you fast forward this to this Saturday, and now all of a sudden.
This is a match that at least has like a bitter feud in it. You could have made
right. I just knew they were gonna be like SummerSlam. We're like, nope, you're gonna see Royce Keys and the crew at SummerSlam, Maddie. You're gonna look at Billy on Saturday.
You've got 2 nights to fill. SummerSlam is a 2-night show, y'all.
Oh, we know, and it shows because they're giving us a 6-man tag match, like it's 1988. Like, damn, y'all.
They might as well give us that, like you said, 80. They might as well give us like an old school, like all the faces are with Byron, all the heels are with Jackie. Well, let me tell you something about what's gonna happen out there, dude. Like it's weird. What's going on, Kanisha? How you doing? We're just going through Raw.
Giving us a 6-man tag match on the first ever Summer's biggest party. Because as far as I'm concerned, I personally, SummerSlam is one of my favorite PLEs. I like SummerSlam because I'm around the same age as SummerSlam. I like SummerSlam. I have never, in the history of all the SummerSlams I've watched, ever said, "Man, I need to see a second night of this."
No,
I have never in my life. Once they started introducing this 2 night concept on stuff, and it wasn't WWE. It'd be people like New Japan. It would always be for their WrestleMania type events. So
Wrestle
WrestleMania
Kingdom.
night,
Yeah.
WrestleMania was the biggest show of them all. It would start at 7 o'clock and it would end around 12 o'clock at night. And we would all be saying, "This is way too long. They should split this up into 2 nights." Never have we said that for SummerSlam. Never, or have we ever said that for the Royal Rumble. Never are we ever going to say that for Survivor Series. Because the only way they try to get off with this shit is with the genders. Oh, we're gonna put the men's on one night and the women's on.
Yeah.
We'll have a men's event, the men's main event on this night, and then the women's main event on this other night. No, never. That should
Maybe
only be saved for
women's War
WrestleMania.
Games night 1, men's War Games night 2.
No, just keep
Like
that.
SummerSlam doesn't even have that kind of match to do. Like SummerSlam doesn't even
Exactly.
have that.
Like keep WrestleMania at WrestleMania. Stop trying to extend the WrestleMania reach. I understand like SummerSlam is summer WrestleMania, Survivor Series is fall WrestleMania, and Royal Rumble is winter WrestleMania, and WrestleMania is WrestleMania. But all of them don't need 2 nights. Like I hope they realize real quick within like probably after this year, maybe next year, this don't need 2 nights because you don't have the matches for it. You don't have the storylines for it. You got to make it make sense, Trips.
Well, that's the thing is like I don't know if they have enough juice. That's why I
Yeah.
was like, why are you doing a 6-on-6? You could have like LA versus Jacob on a 1-on-1.
If
You
this
have
was
the
Attitude
Usos.
Era, LA Knight would be fighting for a number. He would be in a 6-pack challenge for a #1 contender spot against all of
Yeah.
them.
You could have had Solo and Royce against the Usos or something. Like the fact that that's a 6-man tag really ends up taking away a match from the card, and that is gonna cause a problem.
Because Kenny said it last night. Because we had said it on the show. We were like, "Yep, that y'all just gave away the War Games teams instantly. Just with that,
Oh, yeah.
you're already dropping the War Games breadcrumbs."
And none of us want this War Games shit. War Games is a cool match, but not the Hell in a Cell. We're like every year's a Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
That match sucked because not every match needs Hell in a
Needs it.
Cell.
There's not enough hate.
Some feuds started inside Hell in a Cell because of that pay-per-view, and that makes no sense.
We're gonna go back to where it started. I don't know where it started. Where did it start? Hell in a Cell. What did I do? You hit me. Oh, I did. Oh, my bad. No, fuck that.
I got the #1 contendership to your title. We're gonna go to Hell in a Cell. You're jumping way too far. The next match was at least the second half of this match was great. The first half of this match was fucking terrible. So it's the #1 contenders gauntlet match. It's
Oh
Dominic
yeah.
versus Joe Hendry versus Javon Evans versus Dragon Lee versus Rusev versus Chad Gable. And I believe that's how everybody went out.
Yep.
It was a rough first 2 segments. And I
Yeah,
say
because
that
it started
because
out with Dom and Joe Hendry, and I was like, oh, this was a weird matchup.
yeah, it's
They did not work well together. And I was
No,
not shocked
God.
that I was shocked that Joe Hendry lost first. I was like, dude, what is the point of this dude? And y'all know
Dude,
I like him, but I don't like him all at the same time. So it was like, y'all give me a reason. So as soon as he lost, I was like, just like Kenny be getting on Javon, that's how I was looking. I was like, see, this dude won the NXT title with all this, and then you came out first and lost. You lost. What's the point of you? What is the point of you being on Raw? What is like? This is not your stock is falling, sir. This was not a good start.
No. I saw this guy Warren Hayes who also does wrestling review. If you're in chat and you want to watch somebody give their opinions on this stuff like we do, Warren Hayes is a pretty good guy to look up on YouTube. Warren Hayes posted a tweet that said, "Hey, do you remember WrestleMania when Joe Hendry was a TNA World Champion and fought Randy Orton?" And I was like, "Yeah, they gave that man a Mania main event, then signed him, then said, all right, enough of that shit. Let's get
It was
you
like
back where you belong."
they got him like that. How all drug dealers get people. They gave him a taste, and then they was like,
Taste.
"Oh yeah, you hooked."
Versus free.
Right. Now you gotta pay. Oh, what do you mean you gotta pay? Your dues.
We were talking about interference throughout this night. Joe Hendry and Dominic was non-stop. JD McDonough running the plays. It did not end until it got Joe Hendry eliminated. Joe Hendry goes to knock JD off the apron after the 5th fucking interference he gives. And Dom hits a 619 frog splash, takes out Joe. All right.
Dom,
There's Joe.
Kenny was talking about it. Like, why hasn't Dom been propped up? And I was like, because he's got that same issue like Braun. He keeps getting all these freak injuries because they put the rocket on him, but as a result of them putting the rocket on him, y'all gave him double titles. Well, he had to wrestle twice, and then now they're looking at him like, how dare you get hurt on our term?
Well, they had him going. They had him going to NXT. Like he was wrestling sometimes 3 nights a week when they're used to doing, and also including the house shows that they brought back. So like, it's of course he's fucking worn down. Dom gets the pin with the frog splash. Javon Evans is out next. Now, the thing that happens here is the same thing. JD runs interference nonstop.
Right.
Dom's going to go for the frog splash, and Danhausen comes out. Like Danhausen should have been here first. Danhausen
should have gotten Dom eliminated. Yeah.
Yeah. Then you could have had Joe Hendry have his at least one win in the past 5 fucking months. Because Dom doesn't need this. Dom is a AAA champion. Like, I don't know if anybody in the chat watches AAA. That motherfucker is over in AAA. He's huge over. He's the champion. He can take a loss. Javon takes advantage of this because Danhausen pulls out. The music plays. The Danhausen mobile. He goes, "You are cursed," and then this is them finally going, all right, the curse is not real. The curse is not a real thing. Because he tries to get Dom to get spooked by the pyro like he did, I think it was Kit Wilson.
Maybe, yeah, Kit Wilson. Yeah.
Like it's like the pyro went up his ass. And the pyro goes off on the wrong turnbuckle, and Dom just kind of looks back and goes, turns around, frog splash,
right,
dodges. JD runs up to attack Danhausen, and we miss almost the entire OG cut. Like they have to cut back.
Yeah, they had some sloppy camera work on this throughout this whole show. It was like, yeah, y'all just doing whatever.
Matt, it felt like Kevin Dunn was back at a certain point. Like we were having cuts every 2 seconds, where it was like, all right, y'all need to settle down. Y'all need this.
Right.
This is the kind of stuff that gives like fans migraine. John hits the OG cutter for the dub. And then next up is Dragon Lee. And these two, this is when this match actually picks the fuck up. Because Dragon Lee and Javon Evans are
my old favorite versus my new favorite. Dragon Lee, ever since I dropped him. Right. Ever since Dragon Lee, ever since I renounced him, took those Power Ranger powers back, he's like, nah, you gonna bring me back. No, Callie has your powers. Callie has all those powers now. She has that Green Ranger
put her in the match tonight. She better have those powers tonight. I'm telling you right now. I'll be pissed if she doesn't. They were flying all over the place. Javon is about to be taken over the barricade into the ring, the Bellkeeper's area, and instead he sidesteps Dragon Lee and hip tosses his ass almost over the other barricade. Slams into it. Then he runs around the ring, full speed, flying over the barricade, almost shoots over that. He has They both have such hops that they almost overshoot the shit they do. It's impressive, but calm your asses down a little bit.
Right.
there's one flub here, and that's like Dragon Lee goes for the tornado DDT off the ropes, and he slips, again. And I was like, oh no, that's not good because the crowd was doing "This is awesome" chants 5 seconds ago, and then he spikes Javon. That crowd didn't give a fuck. They still were doing "This is awesome" chants. They didn't give a damn. Oh fuck! Finally, these folks are recognizing Dragon Lee. All right.
Right.
Ooh. Javon gets hit with the Hurricane Rana over the ropes to the floor. Back in the ring, he goes for the OG cutter. Doesn't work, but he manages to avoid. He gets hit with the double stomp. The Del Rio. You got to hold yourself up by the ropes.
Oh yeah.
I hate that move, Matt. I really do. That's one of those moves where I'm like, this takes me out of it. Because why would you hold yourself up?
This is stupid, right? Don't kill me.
He goes for Operation Dragon, and Javon ends up getting the pin anyway. He counters and gets a victory roll. 1, 2, 3. They dap up, and then Rusev comes out. And Matt, Rusev put this kid in the Accolade, I think 4 times.
Rusev was like, "You gon' tap out." I'm like, Javon, just pin him. Either you are going to get him off of the lucky pin, or this is going to end badly. Like, there's only a few ways that this is going to end for you. Because I was like, Rusev was like, "Oh no, you gonna tap out, or that's the only way. You either go tap or die."
And he died.
Right.
He died. Bro, he put him in the Accolade, and he crawled his ass to the ropes. So he dragged his ass back in the middle of the ring. Accolade again. Javon stands up out of it, slams him back down, goes for the OG cutter, gets the uppercut to the back of the head. Accolade again. And he's about to break out again, and Rusev squats down hard and pulls his head back and wraps his arms around his nose and mouth. And he just goes.
I was like, dang.
Golly. Killed the shit out of that guy.
Right.
Oh, my God.
I was like,
I thought Javon was winning for the heel turn at SummerSlam. Okay. Interesting.
I thought Javon might have a shot, but no. Chad Gable comes out there after this.
Chad Gable bounces. And unfortunately, this part of the match is also just littered with ads, so we missed most of this.
Right.
But if you don't have the ads and you're watching the way I'm watching, you see the whole match. And Rusev and Gable are awesome together. Rusev and Gable just slamming the shit out of each other, going for submissions. It's great. Gable ends up getting away from the Accolade, drops Rusev high on his neck out of the turnbuckle, and then gets victory roll 1, 2, 3. Then we get Ethan Page, and while Ethan's walking down to the ring, Gable is being broken by Rusev's Accolade again. And then this entire match, Michael Cole's like, "I want to see Rusev versus Ethan Page." 101.
How? How, Michael Cole?
I don't know. Rusev leaves the ring, and he looks at Ethan and he goes, "Go get him!" And he like slaps his chest. Like, all right, I like these.
Michael Cole having some senior moments.
Michael Cole
versus Ego. They're partners right now, sir. How is that going to happen? Unless you're spoiling
fantasy booking.
You over here, you spoiling the storyline before it even happened. You're telling us what's about to happen. We know they're going to break up, Mike, but you don't got to tell us that
yet. Ethan rolls in, hits a big boot. He goes to pin Gable. Gable kicks out at 2, and Ethan says, "Just stay down and make it easy for me," which is great. Why are you making this so hard for me, Chad? Just let me win. He's beating the hell out of him. Gable goes for the moonsault. Ethan gets his foot up, but Gable knows it's going to happen, so he lands on his feet, goes for the ankle lock. He escapes and hits the confidence breaker, but can't get the dub. He goes for his Brett's rope power slam, the second rope off the second rope power slam. Gable escapes, crawls down, grabs the ankle lock, and can't escape. Submission. Ethan Page taps out. Gable's the number 1 contender for Penta at SummerSlam. That'd be a cool match.
Penta Penta, it's time for you to come up off that belt, player. It's time.
Yep.
It's just time.
Yep. Boy, you had a great run. You had a great run, but I'm bitching your ass at SummerSlam.
Yeah, it's time for you to come up off that belt, player.
Main event segment is the contract signing between Roman and Seth. They signed the contract early on, and then the next 10 minutes is them talking. And most of it is just, we were in the Shield. I betrayed you because I knew, yada, yada. Seth repeated his lines from last week.
Right.
I was running a different race because you were always the chosen one. And Triple H says, chosen one? Ain't you Triple H's favorite boy?
Oh, yeah, Roman was like, your daddy is backstage. Your daddy is backstage. Like, shut the fuck up. I was like, oh, damn. Roman got you. Roman got you.
That, and he's like, look who still needs the money in the bank to win a world title. I was like, God damn. They said, and you had to fake an injury to cash that in. Like, shit. That's a win for Roman. That was brutal.
Roman over here, like Roman was just like, I show up, I just whoop ass, win my shit. I ain't got to do all that. I win Royal Rumbles. Like Seth's gonna be like, I won a Royal Rumble too. We both have beat Brock Lesnar. See, y'all could have talked about that, but y'all ain't talking about. Y'all just want to talk about Shield Fist,
Shield chair, Shield fall. Every time it comes up, man, I can't help but think of that fucking segment from that podcast from Deadlock. He fell Shield style.
He fell Shield style. What is Shield style?
We don't know, but they're doing it.
Dramatic.
Yeah. Because you got something to say, then say it. You know why we're different? You're always number 2, and I'm always number 1. You just need to acknowledge that, bitch. Rollins says, you know what? I'm the visionary. I'm the revolutionary. I'm Seth freaking Rollins. Okay.
Seth, you've already lost. He already called you a bitch. You can't say nothing else after that.
Seth, he tore your
ass. That bitch.
He tore his ass up and says, like, you know what? It doesn't matter because you say this shit all the time, but I'm the revolutionary. Like, all right. Okay.
So and you say that shit all the time.
He does say, I'll tell you one thing. I am Seth freaking Rollins, but I'm glad that I am not you. Like,
you a revolutionary. Okay. Yeah, everybody has a revolutionary war and turns on your ass. That's what the fuck happens to you, Seth. The Vision, they revolutionized.
Damn right they did. This is when Seth attacks Roman, and then he drops him on the ground with the mic, beats him down, goes to leave, and he decides, you know what? No, I'm gonna do a curb stomp. Goes for the curb stomp. Roman punches his ass out of the air with a Superman punch, and he's gonna put Seth through the table with a power bomb, but Seth has the mic, hits him in the top of the head, which is very Triple H. Triple H did that a lot with the sledgehammer. So again, Triple H coded Seth Rollins. Roman is down after a pedigree, and Seth hits the curb stomp, and that's the show. This show
was ass. Not good. This was a terrible show, and they ain't gonna talk about that. And then Saturday they gonna act like hardly ain't nothing happened because Roman and Jalen Brunson gonna have a whole segment. I don't know what the fuck Seth gonna be doing, but like it's just gonna be
Seth's gonna show up with Tyrese Halliburton.
Right, like
we're gonna have a tag match.
Like it's gonna be so horrible. Like this was just a show. NXT is gonna hopefully be better. It won't be as long.
That's true. NXT at least has some interesting matches tonight that we can look forward to. Unfortunately, one will not be taking place because Layla Diggs got hurt over the weekend, so she will not get a title shot against Zarya.
And her opponent has yet to be announced. So
yeah, Zarya still got to
Don't be shocked if it's Natty.
Please just get Natty off my screen, man.
That would be so funny if it was Natty again. Like, damn, this bitch is gonna keep giving her title shots.
It's gonna be that or like, all right, Tatum, go out there and lose again. All right, Tatum, one more time. Do it for the Gipper. We're gonna have Tavion Heights 1-on-1 against Jackson Drake.
Ass.
I started my boys, and I'm wondering if that was a risky decision, but we're gonna find out. Naraku faces Tate Wilder.
Oh,
So that's
Diesel
point.
should get some points for Hey.
If they get a -6 off that match, they need to fire Naraku's ass quick and in a hurry. Zaria will be defending the North American Championship. We just don't know against who. Sean Legacy and Dorian Van Duke challenge for the NXT Tag Team Championship.
Lord.
So I could either have a really great night or a really bad night, Matt. This is going to be a dangerous one for
Meanwhile, NWO is just chilling because so far you have yet to name anybody from our team.
I think this main event might be it. Lola Vice versus Kalani Jordan versus Callie Armstrong. But you have one. Do you have Lola?
Oh yeah, I got both of them, but I think I benched. I don't even know if I started one of them. I know I ain't starting no Lola. I'm
pretty sure I started Callie, so I'm pretty sure we're losing this.
Oh, I ain't started nothing. I started Tiffy, EO, and Blake Monroe. So
well, on the bright side, if Callie loses, it's the -3. So hopefully the boys can handle some shit. But this is going to determine the number one contender for Kendall Gray. And Kalani seems like the most obvious here.
Yeah, Lola. I wouldn't have wouldn't put Lola in that. Lola ain't gonna winning nothing else. She just gonna
Lola's
gonna coast. Right, she's just gonna coast and disappear.
So out of these matches, I want to get your opinion on what you think should happen. Tavion Heights and Jackson Drake. You think Tavion's winning this?
I mean, if Tavion don't, then he need to be getting fired. If he don't, he better. If he I don't know what they're doing with Tavion. If he wins, then I expect it to be because his friend helped him, Miles.
Yeah, Miles.
And then, or it's like that match is either first and it leads into the tag title match, or the tag title match is first and it leads into that. Like that's what I think should be happening, because you can't let them be separate. It needs to be like, oh, Jackson just helped them retain the tag title. Here comes Tavion. Nah, bitch. Because NXT likes to do, they like to do that in NXT because they know they're on the time crunch.
Double up. Yeah. When the Vandy Project is on coming up at bat, they do them all in the first in 1 hour. Promo segment, match. Promo segment, match. That's how, and I love it. I like it. It's just cool.
So it's like, whichever one of y'all goes first, we know what's about to be next. Yeah. Jackson, get ready. Tavion, be ready in the back. You better do everything you need to do. Because as soon as they hit ding, 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 they're going to do some little fuckery. And then your music going to hit, which means you need to be ready.
You better be waiting.
We got to be off at 9:58.
Local news is coming on. They always come on a little early. Naraku, I don't know why he wouldn't beat Tate. Zaria, I don't know who's going to challenge. The point is Zaria's winning that.
Zaria should win unless this is like AJ Lee or somebody.
If Legacy and Dorian win this fucking tag titles, I will.
Man, I don't know. I don't know what this tag scene is horrible in fantasy and in WWE.
And it's because like the matches are good, but it's like
these are not good teams. These are not good quality tag teams. This is great value. This ain't even great value. This is like dollar store level quality.
The team we want challenging for these belts are the OTM. They're busy because old Bronco Nima is busy in 8th place. So whatever. That's gonna wrap us up, Matt. We will be back tomorrow. Talk about what happens tonight and get ready for Dynamite. It'll be me and Kenny on tomorrow, and then
for
sure. Thursday will be just pod. I don't think we're gonna do any. I don't think there's any predict. Unless we're going to do like Saturday's main event. No prediction.
I don't want to predict that crap.
Ain't doing a quiz show. We'll do our weekend review on Thursday. But until then, you can follow us at facebook.com/undertheringpod and twitch.tv/undertheringpod. For all updates, news, and details on our next projects, you can go there whenever I post any articles or whenever we're going to set up a new stream. You'll know there. You can get us at Linktree for all of our personal social media accounts. Go to Linktree/undertheringpod. to see me, I'm at Greg Bush SK on Twitter and just Greg Bush on Blue Sky. Kenny, the Are You Fucking Serious Trivia Champion, the king of wrestling stats and facts at Rock Ribs 44. We've got the Reggie Simpson Thumb Up Memorial Predictions Champion, main event Mike Ciampa at Mr. Freshbeard, the forever Intercontinental Champion of the podcast, and the leader of these NWO hooligans, the 2025-2026 Fantasy Wrestling Champs, Matty Reigns, Matty Bischoff, Matty Mysterio at The Right Answer. Our street team captain, Tito at Borea Maliente. And last but not least, our good friend, Florida Gator, and co-captain of DX, Justin D. Baxley at Justin D. Baxley. Folks, have yourselves a great Tuesday night. Enjoy the
Peace out, Batty. Peace out, Kanisha. Peace out, Cookies. Have a good night. See y'all tomorrow.
See y'all soon.
Boom. Goes the dynamite.
Peace.
Peace.